I think that if you took the second half of the last two games that we played and put them together, that would be the 40 minutes that we wanted all season. So obviously that hasn't happened, but really proud of this team and their effort and the way that they showed up. We had a great turnout from a fan standpoint. I think that our attendance is consistently growing. Season tickets are, are being sold out for games on the floor. And I just appreciate what everybody has done for us this year in terms of just being there and being supportive. These three seniors, it's hard to describe what it means when someone trusts you to come in for a fifth year. Somewhere new, whether it is Texas or Canada or California, and they're willing to be a Bearcat. And I always appreciate that. And Jillian being able to play in the same jersey for 5 years is something that has allowed her to do some really special things and for her name to be etched in the record books, and she absolutely deserves it. So I'm just incredibly thankful for an opportunity to lead this program. And we're not finished yet. So a tournament and then hopefully even something after that. But for now, just incredibly thankful.
As you mentioned, Jillian Hayes, all 5 seasons here at UC. Just kind of touch on and talk about again just the impact she's had and the one she's leaving on this program as well, kind of leading this team, into that right direction into the future.
Jill for me is a throwback player. We laugh a lot. It says she could have been on those teams in the 90s and, rough and tough and, shoving and rebounding and all those things. And what I thought that she did for 2 years for us was she allowed this transition to be smoother because she was going to be consistent. Her effort was going to be consistent. She was going to battle every day in practice for her performance to be consistent. And I think that that's how you start to build championship programs, is with players like that. When they have an example to follow, and then we know that that's what helps and what helps you win, then we continue to look for it. And so Jill has impacted this program, this university, this city, but she's been a huge impact on us and me included. It's been a pleasure.
And then you touched on a little bit, but having those two halves, kind of you wanted to put them together. How do you go about doing that heading into the Big 12 tournament on neutral floor?
I think you just have to continue to clean things up and continue to learn. We spend a lot of time watching film. And if anybody has been in a film session and you watch these young people look at themselves on film and their shoulders, go down and their heads dip because they know the right thing to do, and then sometimes in the heat of the moment it just doesn't happen. And so for me, we have to continue to hammer that in. We have to continue to believe in them, trust them, encourage them, and let them know that it's possible for us to play some really great basketball, and we do have to figure out a way to put it together.
And then finally for me, you talk about the players a lot. I have a question for you. So you come into this program, it's your second year in this program, seeing improvement already. Just how proud are you of yourself and just everyone around you, the coaches, everyone in this program, just seeing it go in this right direction, and just what's the limit here?
I think that I'll have an answer for you probably in a couple of months. Right now I think it's tough because you just want to coach better. You want to make better adjustments. You want to substitute better. You want to figure out what the right plays are. And, I think that once the season is completely over, I will be able to take a step back and say that I'm really proud of what we've been able to accomplish. I think we're just still in the heat of the battle right now. But I think that you hit the nail on the head. At some point, we do have to stop and say, look at the progress that we've made. Look at the steps forward that we've made in this current team, and then to have a couple of our signees here today in the direction that the program is headed and how this group is the foundation for what we're going to do moving forward. My staff being phenomenal per usual, right? Covering every base, whether it's an alumni event or senior day. I don't have to do anything. I work with the most incredible people. I was able to focus on both games. I was able to get myself together so that I could be the best I could be, and then have an opportunity to celebrate, right, with the alums and with the seniors today. So I think that we're heading in a very positive direction, but right now we're going to keep battling to make sure that Jill and the rest of the seniors in this team get in postseason like they deserve to. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.